but like, so, what does happen when this individual or maybe this married couple, what happens if they move out or if they happen to pass away, right? So what's kind of like that process, or what does that look like with
I'm
reverse
so glad you brought that up because I'm not sure if I emphasize that. You have to be an owner occupant, right, of the home. You have to occupy the home. So the intention is to have you stay in your home for retirement, to fund your retirement in your home. So so if say a borrower decides to move, yeah, they can move even if they have a reverse mortgage. They say they sold the house, then the escrow company will, of course, take in the payment from the buyer, and then we'll apply it to pay off the mortgage. And then the rest of the, after everybody is all paid off from the transaction, then the seller gets the rest of the money, right? So it's the same thing. You sell your house if you move out of the house, then yes, you have to pay the lender back. So you can sell the home, or you can use other assets to pay back the lender. And then the reverse mortgage lender will release the lien just like any other mortgage lender. So, therefore, people need to understand that they're not tied to their house when they do a reverse mortgage, but we do like it when they love their home and they want to stay there, because that would be the ideal borrower, is somebody who loves their house and wants to stay. That's what it's designed for, to help people stay in their house. Because, right. Another way to think of a reverse mortgage is that it allows you to spend the equity while you're living in the house. So if you're spending the equity while you're retired, that means you're leaving less money for the heirs, perhaps in the future, if you're using the money. I have some people who get the reverse mortgage and don't use it because they just want emergency funds.
Gotcha.
But if they're using it, then they need to realize that there's going to be an impact in the future, either to them if they move out, right? You're going to get less money when you sell. So that's why I always caution people, if you're going to move out in 2 or 3 years, maybe do something else. Or they're going to leave less to their heirs.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Jason, any extra thoughts there on what happens when people move out or pass on?
No, but just to clarify, and I think you mentioned this, but so an individual who has a second home, maybe it's not a rental property, but just a second home, but it's not their primary residence. You can only do the reverse mortgages for what is your primary residence, or can you do it on a second home?
Oh, you are correct. It's okay. Only on your primary. Let's underline that.
Yes.
Very important. Yes.
Gotcha.
The opinions and statements presented on this show are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations. Never make any investment or financial decisions based on information offered on this show without first consulting your financial, legal, or tax advisor. All economic and performance information mentioned on the show is historical in nature and is not indicative of any future results. All indices mentioned on this show are unmanaged and cannot be invested in directly. All information is believed to be from reliable sources. However, we make no representation as to its completeness or accuracy. Lastly, all opinions expressed by Jason Cutitta and any guests on the show are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of or are endorsed by ToBA Financial. For Jason Cutitta, investment advisory services are offered through ToBA Financial LLC, a registered investment advisor offering advisory services in the state of Hawaii and in other jurisdictions where exempt from registration.